Now the good and the bad do all the work, but the best gets all the gravy. The thinner you get, the worse that you feel. The worse you feel, the longer your face, the longer your face. The sadder you look, baby, when you look sad, then your appetite's back.
Quarantine me in a greenhouse. Let the oxygen flow.
We hadden een kleine technical storing beneden. That jullie heeft het niet gemerkt. There was a small technical thing. So that just took a second. So we're going to start the second half, and Sandrine will be here just momentarily. And if you had any questions about Splendor, Splendor is in really a short sentence. This building used to be an old bathhouse for this area, and it was a shared bathhouse. And this house was taken over by 50 musicians. We all donated to be part of the membership, and we give all sorts of concerts here, from solo harp to tap dancing to tuba to everything. Everything is run by the musicians. There is no artistic programmer. There is no artistic department. Marketing is very small. We do live streams. We do all those sort of different events here. And through the membership of the people, which is it's like 100 euros a year, you can see all of the concerts from the Leden, so from the membership, from the 50 musicians. If you are a member, you can see all these concerts for free. A little pitch for Splendor. So we're going to continue with Sandrine. Sandrine, we can go. Yeah, wait.
So you've seen maybe in the break the name of all the donors who helped us in this crowdfunding campaign to make the commissions possible for the composers, and I thank you all very much. Thank you them and all. We go on in our journey through identities and searching for your own identity, and I hope it resonates also with your own stories, and that this program can bring reflections in the English sense and also French sense with your own history. So we will move to Wales with Grace Williams. She composed a beautiful short piece called Hiraeth. I'm not sure I pronounce it well because it's Welsh. And I've chosen this short piece because it's a word that you cannot translate. And it's words which means longing, longing in a sense maybe of nostalgia, but also ardent desire, maybe, but for something like which could be home. So it's a bit like the Sehnsucht in German, but yeah, I don't know French translation. I don't know an English translation either. And going to England when you are Welsh, it's already crossing a border. So we can also, comment dire, think that the Welsh people are really attached to their land and to their identity, tradition, culture. So I think it works well in this program. I forgot to tell that in Welsh there is a huge tradition for harp playing also, and a special sort of harps which have been there since I think the 17th century, with several range of strings. So the harp is also the voice, one of the voice of this part of land. And now I have to prepare a little bit for the next piece, my harp, but I would like to present a bit this piece. So it's called Mosaic, and Nigji Sangez, she wrote one mosaic so far. She will pursue her work because she's a composer who likes to work with the artist, with the performer, together And she wrote for harp in orchestra, but never for solo. And it's a bit of a challenge to write for the harp. And you need some guidance from the harpist because it looks like a piano, maybe, but it's not. It doesn't. You cannot write for harp like you would write for piano, for example. And this composer was born in Kinshasa, and she has a very wide family roots, and she lives between France and Luxembourg. And she thought about identity also, that yes, it's like a part of a mosaic, you know, the tesselle, small pieces that you put in the mosaic, and then each is different, and then the mixture of all those tesselles makes yourself like a mosaic of different parts of identities. And I like this idea. And in this piece, she's also searching for the identity of the harp and let's say the hidden identity of the harp. So you will hear it now. So I'm preparing instruments. I will now go back in time, in the years 50s, and with a famous French composer, female French composer, Sandrine Chatron. She was the protégée of Erik Satie, and she was a composer when it was not so easy to be a woman and a composer. So in a way, she had to fight for her identity also. And she also traveled a lot for her concerts, but she also had an experience, living experience in Manhattan. She was married to an American man, so she followed him in Manhattan, but it didn't go so well. He was very jealous of her career and talent, and I read that she could have worked with Charlie Chaplin, but she was not allowed by him. So in a time, yes, she was someone very, very strong and very free in a way, but I think it didn't help her to be a woman at this time. And she played a bit the harp, so she knows also very well the harp, though she writes for harp in a very personal way and not maybe too traditional. And she wrote this sonata in the year 50s. And you can hear a bit different influence in her music, maybe a bit of jazz. It sounds also a bit neoclassic, but it's a beautiful piece. And we will finish this program with another new composition by Fabien Cali. Fabien Cali is also a composer that I know. I've worked with him with my trio. I played in a trio called Trio Polychord with mandolin, guitar, and harp. And he's a very interesting composer coming from the rock and the pop world. He starts on his own playing the guitar, and he has a very wide language because of this experience. And he was also thinking about this concept of identity, and he found some text by Paul Ricoeur, and he called his piece Ipsa Voce, and so it's about the concept of ipseité, which means what stays through the changement. So what is your inner voice? In a way, the harp testimony is the testimony of this voice changing but always the same. It's what I understood from what he said. So I let you discover this Ipsa Voce. when you visit this program, if you have also something